Would you like to go? Talk to go.
Yep. So let's swap out the other one.
Yep, township. But his name is Chester. That is true.
Yeah.
So
I can't hate.
You have to kind of buy in at least somewhat.
So back through the middle doors.
And that enemy that Artorias flings at you is one of the fucking people from the township. One of the humans that's been infested by the dark. Right?
Yeet.
So that's your other sign of like he came from behind you, not from in front. Because he impales.
Yeah, that's true.
He impales a dude from the township and throws that at you. And none of those guys are in the forest.
That's true.
Yeah. Details.
Attention. Hello.
Hello.
Again, legend of humans. It is always an honor to speak with thee.
Please, the pleasure's all mine.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with
Same
the
line.
blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Nothing new.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Thank you.
Okay. Last pit stop. Is... Oh, okay. The new dialogue is the introductory and parting lines. There we go. Okay. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Thank you.
Last pit stop. The forest. The basin.
Okay.
Go see old Dusky. Old Duskface.
Whoop-de-daisy.
Uh-oh. Battle of Stoicism.
Nope. Off a corner.
As soon as you enter a game, it's like, are you sure?
You should. Yeah. Whoa. So to the forest would be
Probably the Andre Parish.
I guess that would be the fastest way, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And unlike every other summon sign, she, well, your other
Down.
right. Third time's a charm. She doesn't require you to be alive.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged? Oh, yeah, it is.
No,
said
he's good.
out only. I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
You too, eh? Don't hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Andre.
I don't know if it's rumor or if it's cut content stuff, but I remember hearing, or apparently there's some information about how he used to be apparently a much more important role, lore-wise.
No.
Not the first one. The second one.
Right.
Gotta say, man, this world's pretty empty when there's no longer any threats in it.
I'm the biggest threat.
Yeah.
I am the alpha predator.
Yo, you went in and you took out those sanctuary guardians for fun.
For the heck of it, you know?
But I'm glad I pushed you to.
I wasn't gonna.
You weren't going to otherwise.
But then,
Yeah. You proved that you could. Right?
yeah, I
So
did.
You just needed a little push.
a little push. That's not the way, is it?
Sure is.
Ah, the lake is further up ahead. Hell yeah.
Do you remember the days of sitting down at the bonfire in the Undead Burg and trying to figure out how to not get surrounded by the attack patterns of the hollow soldiers
Oh my god.
while the fire bombs were coming from above,
We've grown, eh?
while you're trying to not get an arrow in the ass, while you're trying to figure out how to deal with groups?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Kiting them.
Remember what you were thinking? Remember how what you know? It's been a long time, hasn't it?
And so long. Remember when I thought this was a body?
Yep. That was yesterday.
Still. There you are.
Now look at you.
Hey, girl.
I am Dusk of Woolieversus. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
You are the secret hero who time forgot because Elizabeth knew better than to try to explain to people that, yeah, a time traveler came and saved us. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, good luck believing that.
Yeah. Oscar of Astora frees you from your cage, and you go on to kind of create part of the prophecy in domino effect, going way back
Yeah, it's true. We
Kinda-
inserted ourselves in there.
into the past.
My home of Woolieversus was reduced to ashes long ago in my time. I have been alone ever since, but to be summoned back and to be of service to thee, it is most rewarding. Oh, forgive me. Such a long past time is none of thine concern. This may strike thine ear as somewhat peculiar, but long ago, in my homeland of Woolieversus, I was beset by a creature from the abyss. I would have perished then, were it not for the great knight Artorius. In truth, I saw little of what transpired, for mine senses were already fled, but even still, there was something about Artorius, a certain balance of the humors that quite perfectly fits your semblance. Heavens, could it be that? Oh, dear me, that was Woolieversus, many centuries ago. Please excuse my fanciful musings.
So, she was completely on the ground, incapacitated. She couldn't make out who was doing
Who did what? Yeah.
But Liz knows. She's not going to share that with anybody.
That's her secret.
But something about, squinting at you, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Could have been her, maybe.
No, it was Artorius. Clearly, he's the one who did it, right? That's
I'll let him have it.
yeah,
I'll let him have it.
yeah. There you go. Alvina knows. She knows.
This may
Unfortunately, I
strike
don't think
thine ear
Alvina has
as
any-
somewhat
I was gonna ask.
Any dialogue.
Oh, that's sad.
It'd be cool if she
long
did,
ago, in my
considering
homeland of
how
Woolieversus,
instrumental she is
I
in
was
the group.
beset by a creature from the abyss.
Okay.
I would have
It would have been
perished
nice,
in
though.
truth, but even
Also,
heaven-
You're
Please.
practically wondering if she's hostile or not, but she was there, man.
If thou art in need,
So,
pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
you ready to put a pin in this thing?
Now I'm ready.
All right.
So,
Hit a bonfire. I'm glad my predictions for this session were true. It's been a long time.
Oh my god.
It's been a long
Dude,
time coming.
This game,
Just bone it.
like
Just bone it.
Demon Souls, I was super impressed, but this is another level. I find this is another level.
And this is where everyone fell in love with it.
Understandable.
Demons was big. This is the reason why the internet talks about this and uses the reason why Dark Souls is a verb and an adjective and a noun is now obvious.
I'm so glad to have been through it, man. Like, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Are we warping to Firelink?
No.
Or-
You're gonna want to warp to the Abyss.
Here?
The Chasm of the Abyss is all the way down at the bottom.
Okay. So I might want to walk.
No.
there.
Warp. The Abyss.
Ah, that abyss.
Yes.
Right.
The original Abyss.
The original OG.
Yeah. You remember Kath?
Yep. We had stuff to do. So, how's it going?
What is it? I am your guardian. Go on. State your wish. They failed. Every last one of them. They were strong, but saw not the truth. I am certain that you will prove different.
Right? So when you're ready to warp, he'll take you there.
Very well. Be still. Entrust thy flesh to me.
Roar.
Now, was Kath responsible for every time the Abyss ran fucking rampant? Maybe.
Anything to say?
What is it? I am your guardian. Go on. State your wish.
Yeah, no, I think you're good. That's it. That's it. So,
Farewell.
you, like I said earlier, you made your choices in terms of this. But, as I also stated earlier, you still have choices. And not unlike the previous game, you can choose to do the thing or not do the thing. So that'll be obvious when the time comes. For now, why don't you
Fill her up.
fill her up and go human while you're at it.
Oh, I could pop a humanity.
Humanity is pretty important.
I have a few left.
You've got a couple. You fed 30 to a spider titty. But you still got a couple on you.
Offer souls to Lord Vessel. All right. We're doing it. Blinding. Do you have anything to say?
Magnificent. You have followed my teachings faithfully. rid us of that enfeebled wind. I, Khan, shall await you here. What is it? I am your guardian. Go on. Farewell.
You're ready to walk in, aren't you? Stop. Look back. Oh. Well, sometimes you see a full crowd of them walking across.
Walking, yeah. Kiln of the First Flame. Oh, people are dying here.
Mm-hmm.
Did I touch it?
Those knights walking are Gwyn's knights. This is ash that you're surrounded by. When shit burnt the fuck up, they got roasted. And some of them, their silver knight armor turned black, thus making them the Black Knights, because literally it's silver knights with ash coating them, and with burn. That's the only difference. And some of the others, like the ones on that staircase you just passed,
Yeah.
were literally burnt out of their souls were burnt out of their bodies, and all that's left is them as spirits wandering forever, because they have no form to return to.
So they're lost.
They're lost forever.
Okay. Let's go down. I see something over there.
So I asked you earlier, you want to know the difference between the Silver Knights and the Black Knights? Black Knights have seen some shit. That's about it.
Oh, cute.
How's your parry timing? Still on point?
Yeah, we can try that. A chunk. There's blood everywhere.
More than blood. It's ash.
Man, this is a whole area. The fuck is that? Can I swing on it? It's hard. Cut tight. Okay.
So this
I
ash...
thought I heard the whistle or something. Okay.
No. This is ash because things burnt up. This is the kiln of the first flame. And I'll tell you, you're walking towards your destination. However, in theory, because all of this represents what was burnt before, one could infer that this was the size of the first flame
All this area.
before it got smaller towards the destination that you're walking to.
Damn, that was real. Oh, it's not a parry.
A kiln is for fire after all, right? Maybe. It's a thought.
Still giving chunks. I don't think I saw that stab in the ground animation. He did like stab in the ground into launcher. Can I climb these? No, okay.
Okay, well, enough people seem to think that might not entirely be the case. If so, that's just another fan theory or something that is not entirely confirmed by lore then.
Whoa. Okay, be careful. Shit.
Black Knight set. How's your parry?
Has to be good, eh?
Seems like it's alright to me.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Seems like it's alright to me.
Sometimes it's necessary. Am I safe enough to look at the
Yeah,
gear?
right now you are.
Black Knight. Helm of the Black Knights who haunt Lordran. The knights followed Lord Gwyn when he departed to link the fire, but they were burned to ashes in the newly kindled flame, wandering the world as disembodied spirits even after.
Hence, them walking about.
Damn, okay.
Following Gwyn. It's a rough life.
Might get burnt.
You might get burnt.
Might get burnt.
Play with fire.
This way? Summon messages. There's someone there. Charmer ahead. Is he literally like putting kerosene on a bonfire?
Someone's sitting.
This is
Don't worry
Block
about
Path.
it. Hey.
Oh,
That's not what I'm drawing your attention to. Not that either.
the summon?
Yes.
Should I?
Well, do you know why he's there? Because you saved him in Lost Izalith. If he makes it to that hallway and loses his mind and puts the sunlight maggot on, that's the end of Solaire.
But if you find a maggot first.
He's depressed, he doesn't know what he's doing, and he doesn't know what his purpose is. But he still makes it to the kiln of the first flame. And you absolutely can call him in for the final battle. Praise the sun? Praise the sun.
One more time, buddy.
All the way through. The whole game.
He went all the way. He went further than anyone
And
else.
Orlando. Lost Izalith. Demon Ruins. All the way to the end.
Another
With that-
boss.
With that little laugh that he has. So, you down for some jolly cooperation? Oh, yeah, you are. Hey.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Pick that up. Why not? It's good farming over here.
This doesn't carry over to like New Game Plus or anything, right?
What?
Stuff that I'm picking here.
Everything you have carries over.
Oh shit, that was fast.
Of course it does. What's the point of New Game Plus otherwise?
Whoops.
Wombo?
Did I get your attention by any chance? Oh! Gotta watch your back, buddy. We ain't alone. Okay, I see a fog gate here.
Alright. And that's it. So, in all circumstances, I would stop and say, or I would just let you walk in and do the thing. At this point, here's the deal. When I said this is the victory lap, I'm not kidding. The reason why I think it's worth calling in Solaire here, and the reason why I think saying all of this right now is worth it, is because this is about to end. Right now in this run. So you don't get that much time here, especially considering how powerful you are. So, Solaire's here. Have some fun. Get motivated. And check your parry.
Okay. Okay. So, I can just go in and let him do stuff and try to parry the dude.
No other boss in the game.
What? You said I could parry him, right?
Sure did. The only boss in the game that can be parried.
Okay, but Solaire, he's got all the attention right now.
He does.
Can I parry this thing? Dude, I'm right here. Dude?
He's not even looking at you. Take the final hit. Solaire's too cool.
Didn't even look at me.
Didn't even look at you. There's no way there's a redo on that fight. He's nowhere near as strong as Manus.
Just had a Chaos Sword.
4 swings, 5 swings.
Yeah, I heard him.
Only parryable boss in the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
The final.
the final boss. And when you do, you're fucking cool. Here's the thing. What you couldn't see, because it happens so fast, and there's a lot going on, and you're all too strong for this, is he's hollow as fuck. Right? As soon as he gets up and that music starts playing, if you happen to get a good look at him, he's got his rags in of his clothes, he's got his big flaming sword, but his face is fucking rotted out,
Okay.
hollow.
Zombified.
Absolutely. Not even there. And, you know, we knew that, like, the process of him reigniting the first flame, in my head, and you kind of think, like, oh, like, he completely should be gone at that point. But,
Yeah.
But no, he fed it with parts of his light soul inside.
To keep it alive.
But at that point, that's all that was left.
And he's losing it.
So, check it out.
Contains an incredible power. Soul of the Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods, and burned as cinder for the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed.
it was enough for him to share parts of it with the Four Kings and with Seath, and for them to fucking clearly benefit from it. And once upon a time, it meant a lot. But now, you had to collect all of those pieces, and the Death Soul, and the Life Soul, and the all the other bits, and put them in the Lord Vessel to open that door to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So shit ain't what it used to be. But at the end of all of this, he's just a hollow, like the same fucking ones you see on the side of that wall when you first leave Firelink, and just like them, you can parry his shit and end it. There's nothing left.
He's so normal.
Yeah. So, it's awesome that you can... It's awesome that you can do that. It's awesome that you can bring Solaire the whole way. It's awesome that, you know, that's an aspect of him that's like, at this point, all that's left of the great Anor Londo, of the great, you know, all of that, the original City of the God, all of that, it just boils down to this. Now, you have his soul. Up ahead is the flame. And your choices are do the thing or don't do the thing.
So many people died here.
Interacting with the thing is choosing to do the thing. Not interacting with it is choosing not to. Understood? That is all that is left.
And if I don't, it returns to dark.
You either take everything that you are, that you've built, and all that you've collected, and feed that fire so that it sustains the age of fire a little bit longer, because you're now the strongest thing ever. Nothing can compare. Or you let entropy do what entropy does. Frampt wanted you to follow this footstep, this path, and do the thing. Kath wanted you to leave it be. You are almost cool, but unfortunately, you walked the wrong way.
There's nothing here. There's nothing at all.
You almost did a cool guy, but then you walked the wrong way. It's back the way you came.
Fuck.
Here at the end of all things, Samwise Gamgee, I'm glad I was with you as you got lost yet one more time. Classic Regarth. Boar Lord.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Kath and Frampt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Upon the world.
Badass.
And thus begins the Age of Boar. Kath and Frampt, they fall in line either way. Because
respect.
You wield the power.
Oh my god. Again and again and again. and again and again and again. Now I know. Now I know why. Now I know. And even then, I could do it again and see more things.
Yep.
And
Yep. This time you can go pet that pupper. This time you can choose to keep things bright in Anor Londo. You can choose to join a different covenant. Save a church girl.
maybe.
Kill Trusty Patches.
Not let Sigmire die at the bottom.
Not let Siegmeyer die.
That one hurt me.
You only get one.
Yeah.
We all do. To be fair, it takes some work. You know what the best way to save him is? Jump down, start poisoning them, do a bit of damage, but make sure that you don't kill them all outright, and then come back up and start the fight with him with some of them still alive.
Oh. Okay.
While you have your ring of goop deflection.
Equipped. Yeah.
on.
The old rusted ring.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole to-do. Takes a lot. And then at the end, he meets his daughter, but he's already gone.
Yo.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
So, the Age of Dark lets humanity do what humanity does. You know, when the fire fades, the dark takes over. And that's a state of the world too. You know?
The fire.
Before that,
It's not internal.
there was no difference. It was just dragons and gray. But light and dark are separate things, so one can happen to the other. Yeah, man. It's an interesting world concept that is also very different from Demons. Because Demons is like, you got that old one, you got the Nexus, and you have these teleport points that you approach like Mega Man levels.
Yeah.
You know? But here, it's a large, connected world with
It's insane.
with connected people and connected things. Like, a lot of the characters that you encounter in the Den Nexus, or rather in the worlds and Demons, they're relevant to the single pathway that they come from.
Yeah.
You know? But here, it's fucking living and breathing, you know? And it's jank as fuck. And it's got no lip movements. And it's got all kinds of cruel, awkward, silly things. And it's got moments where you fall into the abyss and you got no message, and then you just don't know to put a ring on, and then you just die and you die and you die and you die and you die. But it's also got all of this. It's awesome. There's a reason why everyone fucking loves this shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they tried to recreate this over and over and over again from themselves and everyone else that's making a Dark Souls like. They're all trying to do this again.
Like, seeing it from the outside and seeing people fall into Dark Souls, you're like, yeah, okay, sure. But once you touch it, once you taste it, once you finish your plate, dude,
Yep.
it's like traveling to New Zealand. It's like, what do you do from here?
Yeah. No, it's great. It's I'm glad you enjoyed that. And then you just start it again. Of course,
Yes, indeed. The dark side brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
it's like this time around, you look a lot more prepared. Ever so slightly. What's up, Oscar? So, when you start these games again, with all the souls you just got, then the only way to use them is to make it to your next bonfire, which, you know,
Yeah.
requires getting out of here. Which, you know, hopefully you don't fuck up. But I'm talking about the proverbial you.
Yeah.
But yes, that's Dark Souls.
Another adventure.
Yeah. So I mean, there's tons and tons of things you can do to analyze the lore, but and there's tons that can be said about it. But I feel as if you know, covering the bits at the beginning is pretty key, and just the idea that like light and dark are particularly linked, and the powering up of one means the shrinking of the other. You know, which is something that doesn't necessarily apply to the rest. And then, like, once you take this game for what it is, as a, like, fairly self-contained explanation of the world, the sequels add things and fit things in a way that, like, sometimes has to change or, you know, elaborate on, or in some cases retcon stuff that like wasn't necessarily elaborated on at this point. But at least for this moment, it's self-contained, you know? Take it away.
That was absolutely mind-boggling. Like I said, I've heard of the games. 10 years, Wooly. 10 years. I've never like looked at it more than like a minute at a time. And now I dove in deep. I went everywhere. And like there's nothing that comes close. I can't think of another game that does what this does.
And you only saw it from one angle. And you only saw it in a fairly light PvP context as well.
Yeah.
That's a huge invasions and invading, huge part of the game. Right?
And you got to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's interesting is, like, you know, as people love to do, you can take lore implications everywhere you want to find them and consider whether or not they mean anything. So, like, even the idea of, like, invading other players, especially if you're a Dark Wraith and you are going after their humanity, right? It's like, that is a glimpse of what a world of dark would look like. In theory, you could consider like, okay, well, we're all about this now, and we're all about basically dying until we go hollow, or stopping people from trying to kill us and take our souls, so that like we can stay strong. You kill others, and you just have this endless hollowing on a grand scheme, dissipation, entropy. You know,
be stopped.
But on the other hand, that's what happens when everything is left. But on the other hand, if you're not going that way, which, like, again, the Dark Wraiths kind of like encourage invasion, killing, powering up yourself, you get strong so that you can survive and fuck the others, right? The order, as opposed to the chaos of the light, so to speak, is a lie. It's fake Guinevere. It's fake Gwendolyn.
What a lie, though.
It's the city of the gods where there is no sun, but we're pretending there is one because it feels good, you know. And it's Gwyn can't keep this going. He's hollow. There's nothing left. You can go and succeed him. Isn't that awesome? And of course, what that looks like is this over here, if you choose to relink the fire.
Yeah, what is the alternate? Oh, Regarth grew. Man.
Give me a second to pull that up. Here you go.
Heavy steps. Oh, my arm is on fire.
Your whole body is on fire. You are amazing kerosene. Because you have all the souls. You've got everything.
And it's burning everything.
And you're going to cook real good.
The second ashing.
And that's it. No serpents to explain anything to you. You just cook up. And here's the thing, right? That's all you get. And if you follow the main line of the story and Frampt pops up and says, do it. And Guinevere does do it. And everyone's like, yeah, do it. And you're like, okay. And then you get there and then you do it. And that's it.
And you're like, what?
And that's it. You just cook. And the credits roll. Congrats. You threw yourself on the fire to keep it going a little longer. It'll fade again, but you good job.
You got it a bit longer.
You delayed the inevitable.
Nah. I like my path better.
Yeah.
I like my path better.
No, it's awesome. It's really interesting. And you pick one. You pick which one. But if you don't, like, when you don't know about those paths, like, you just walk forward in the game, and that's where you end up. And that's where you would have ended up. It's where I would have ended up. It's where everybody would end up. It's where everyone did end up, until you start finding out that there's other stuff going on. That a lot of media is very obsessed with making sure you see everything, because things cost money to make. And the idea, quite simply, that you might not see something that cost money to make is considered a waste of time and effort by the developer. I completely disagree with and hate this idea, but it is the reason why massive AAA blockbuster things with set pieces need the camera to be where it is and need things to have as little control as possible, because there's no effort put into stuff you're not going to look at.
Yeah.
An Uncharted game is an Uncharted game because they want you to have that movie experience to it. And that's what they got going on, right? So the idea of a game like this hiding tons of content, characters, boss fights, zones, weapons, moves,
stories, alliances,
effort that they put into the game. The idea that they hide that shit from you is crazy by most modern game design standards, because people in production seats look at that and go, you're wasting money. The players won't see that. Why would you put effort into a boss fight with music they'll never hear and dialogue they'll never see? But they don't give a fuck.
I think it's beautiful.
They want it to be a unique experience.
It's beautiful.
It is. It is awesome.
Like, you won't see everything. Get back into it.
Yep. And this was 2011.
And this is a beautiful way to do it.
You're allowed to have a unique experience. You're allowed to have a different experience from your friends, and you're allowed to exchange notes and then go talk to people online, see what the messages say, do other and then go and go and go and go and go. And when it comes to, of course, the ultimate thing, which is like, hey, I want this game to last. I'm in grade 8 and I'm gonna have to fucking stretch this out for months.
Yeah.
This is gonna do that,
This is gonna mold you.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna make you like games a different way after.
Yep. And this is them also improving on what they built off of Demon's Souls. Right? You can see how many things are kept and how many things are just expanded upon.
Yeah, what a step up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, the way that everything is like linked together, and you're like, you can go there at that moment already.
Bandai cashed out. because FromSoft working with Demon Soul, FromSoft doing Demon Souls was for Sony,
Okay.
and then Bandai came, and then they did Dark Souls with Bandai Namco, and then that's where it blew up, and that's you got your 2 and your 3, and then Bloodborne was back with Sony, you know. But yeah, like they got in at the right time on that, you know. German Spy, thank you so much for the journey. You were here back years ago when I was first making my way through these parts, and I'm honestly touched and happy that like you like wanted to stick around again and help out.
What a
And
champ.
of course the knowledge has been invaluable.
Much love.
I mean, everybody here, if you don't already follow and check out German Spy, you should be doing that, because that's a Souls expert. So thank you, sincerely, thank you so much for it, and for all the help and all the advice.
So now I can follow the Dark Souls Twitter.
Ah,
Because I couldn't before now.
I suppose you could, but keep in mind.
I hope they don't talk about future stuff.
Keep in mind.
Oh, man.
There's more Dark Souls you have not seen than there is that you have.
Yeah, I'm still not there yet.
No,
Can't follow them.
we call them Soulsborne games, and you know, you have seen less than half of them, all things considered.
I'm super curious, man.
Yeah, and they also get bigger, right? So Des is much faster than this is. This
Right.
is a much bigger game. The others are much more comparable to the size of this than they are to Demon Souls. You know, that ends up being like the quickie from this point forward. But it's awesome to see when they go back and remake it in that way and stuff. You know, so yeah. I feel comfortable with that. I think that's good.
Cool.
You know, and then the lore rabbit holes and the various, like, as you can see, this is popular enough that you can build a career
Yeah.
making a channel discussing its lore, playing through it, and just explaining to people all the shit they missed. It's a very, you know, viable way to get on YouTube or on Twitch. But everything I'm saying, I'm saying, like, yeah, we think, but we don't know for sure. And for those things, like softer theories and whatnot, if there's a rabbit hole of like stuff like that you want to fall into, I promise you, if you want to, like, I like Artorias, let's find out more about them. You have hours.
There's a trove of information.
You have hours of Artorias videos you can watch.
Artorias fan club, where you at?
All of it. They're in Dark Souls 3. Anyway, either way, you've got lots and lots and lots of diving for whatever is piquing your interest, and of course, Sunbro, right? Solar becomes a meme for good reasons.
Yeah,
That's an awesome dude, you know.
very chill.
We beat it.
I can't believe it. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm on top of a mountain right now. Like, I feel like a champion. Not gonna lie. Oh man, it was so cool. Like, ups and downs, you know? Good feelings, bad feelings, challenging feelings, everything that a game should have. It should never be a breeze. It should never be a breeze. And this was just mwah.
I don't
Where
know.
you at?
I don't know when the next outing will be. Who knows? But I would like to see one without magic,
Yeah. Okay.
to see how you deal with a bit of that grind.
That's true. That's true. I think it's cool.
Taking away some of that, you know?
Yeah. Maybe I can faith it next time.
Maybe. I mean, shit. If I've even got a second here, real quick. I just want to see what level as well. Okay. Yeah, so you would sit down, you would cash those souls out, and you'd probably, hit 96, 97
Okay.
with everything you've got. But as far as faith goes...
Nice helmet.
Thank you.
Nice. Looking good.
Yeah, as I said. Not even what I was usually... Just get upstairs. Yeah, we're heavy. You're doing your thing.
Crestfallen.
Still chilling.
Item on the edge.
This. Right? Walking around with the Havel shield.
Yo, you can wield it. Okay.
Extra heavy. Swinging big.
Watch out.
No one's there.
Nobody's there. Okay.
Beginning of the game. Boom.
Get off me.
Yeah. Just because of Grant, Like, big, unstoppable, ridiculous amounts of poise. Is how I enjoyed playing the game.
Can't touch this.
Yeah. But miracles such as this.
Oh! Shoot another one. Shoot another one. Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. And then, yeah, for farming, I put Homeward on. But that's fun to do, It's legitimately cool.
Zeus!
And there's a really good bunch of stuff that you can do faith-wise that is satisfying alongside miracles, So, if whether you go pyro, whether you go magic, whether you go faith, you have tools of all of a similar nature, Yeah, yellow magic, as people say. There you go. Lightning spear is the coolest shit. Anyways, yeah, you were coming in just under level 100 there. That's what I wanted to confirm.
Warrior of sunlight.
Of course. Yeah. Sorry, the mouse stopped working but quit, please. Thank you.
We're good.
50 strength, 40 endurance.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
That's what we do.
Big boys.
All right. T-Coside. T-Coside? I'm going to go with T-Coside. You thought.
I thought.
Hero Toxico. One shot, let's go.
Oh,
no one shot.
Did not happen.
No one shots. House.
Yeah, it would have been sad. It would have been sad if I... Yeah.
Content robbed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who did you one shot?
Queelag.
Yes. You did one shot Queelag.
To your surprise.
You didn't get exploded. True.
That was so great.
Yeah.
And actually, it's a good thing that I do the revisions for the episodes that we put up.
Yeah.
Because Min had actually missed the conversation.
About Queelag?
Yeah. So we go, let's go for a break. And you remember what you told me when we went in the break after Queelag?
What did I say?
You were like, so did you look ahead or something like that?
Because that was wild.
And I was like, no, why? It's because you did that really easily. You knew what you were doing. And I felt so good inside. I was craving that more, and it didn't happen. It didn't, but I was craving it. So I had to tell Min, by the way, you missed a cut. You have to take that out. Oh, that felt so good.
You wanted words from Papa?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, that was.
I mean,
that was my high. That was like
that
high.
was-
I felt good.
that was crazy.
I felt good.
Never once. Not even once. You can't get in. You're looking for a vein. Oscar of Astoria says sometimes magic builds can sometimes cheese bosses without seeing movesets, but I believe all the DLC bosses showcase how even sorcerers have to learn spacing and timing in a real neat way. I have to commend Reggie for trying a fun, unique, high poise caster build. That is true, Oscar. That is true. The DLC particularly forced you to adjust in those ways. Sanctuary Guardian, Artorias, Calamite, and Manus all come at you if you stand back doing your thing. Other bosses can come at you too, but some of them will just have way of a harder time than others, you know? So, like I said, the ability to cast while not respecting their actions,
Yeah.
you know, that's the worry.
Yeah.
That's the problem. If you're casting in the same place that you would sip or swing a sword, you're good. But trying to just be like, I don't
stealing
care.
it. I don't
care.
I can shoot. I can hit you.
You know what that is?
Because you can hit it, that you can do it.
It's funny because that thought process rewinds you to the first time you're playing the game, thinking it's like any other action game, right? Run up to something and just start attacking.
It's true, just swing.
Just swing. Who cares?
Nuh-uh. That skeleton is gonna.
You might get shot. You might take some damage from a shot in the back or whatever. Who cares? Go swing and then jump and swing and jump. Just, you know. And it takes you right back to that thought process where you're not paying attention to the game or respecting it at all. You're just doing what you want to do.
Guilty as charged.
You know.
Guilty as charged.
It also goes how to show you how non-standard and unorthodox builds like Reggie's can do just fine. Yeah. Yep. Spy's right.
My shit was weird.
Depraved playthrough.
Yeah.
Naked, soul level 1. Oz Rabbit, congratulations on finishing Dark Souls, Reggie. What a ride. Now get some rest, relax a bit, and when you're ready, prepare yourself for the slog down Dark Souls 2, because much as Woolie loves it, there's a lot of jank in that game. Well, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
That's in the future.
You know? We firmly believe in playing good shit, and there's always good shit, but it's very tempting to
next. What's the next thing? When's next?
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision's strong. Tunnel vision.
No. Maybe one day, but something good's coming.
Well, I'll say this, right? Something good is coming, but at bare minimum, for a Dark Souls 2, I want to be familiar with it again. So I need a refresher.
Yeah.
Before I'm going to sit down and act as a Sherpa, because that's the first game I've played, and
you started on 2.
I started on 2, and
that's weird.
It's been remixed completely into a different version now called Scholar of the First Sin.
Okay.
It's because the first version of the game was not good enough.
Well, I mean, we've seen clips of the first Dark Soul, and yeah.
So Dark Souls 2 got remixed to be better.
Okay.
With an update, and I haven't played the update.
Yeah.
Even so, I would not feel comfortable Sherpaing without some of that under my belt to begin with. So, you know, try to avoid tunnel vision, folks. I promise you, we still have great things coming, and you'll be hyped for those things too. Better in quotation marks. You know what? I don't know. I was told that Scholar of the First Sin improved and fixed some of DS2's problems, and for the most part, I'm just going off of internet random vibes and what Pat said about it, right? So
we're gonna trust what we heard, I guess.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
I got nothing. It has a lot more big mob swarm. I see. Well, in any case. Hacks Metatron. Souls LPs are good for not just reliving the first experience, but they're perfect for couch play with your friends, sharing secrets, or just getting hype. For those of us who wish to do that but cannot, Reggie and Woolie, thanks for the immaculate vibes. Thank you.
Thank you, Hex Metatron.
I am glad you're enjoying that. Billy03, one of my soul's pet peeves is people missing the point of Gwyn. It's an easy final boss, but I appreciate the developer's guts to choose impact over challenge. That's a good point. The music, theming, and Gwyn's pathetic nature against the chosen undead tell a perfect story. That's good too. Here's the thing. Gwyn is still like a fight if you don't do the DLC though, right? As in, I thought that, or at least the way I had it explained to me, was if you just do full base game, no Artorias DLC, then Gwyn's a boss. He's a real boss you have to fight. Yeah. So that idea of him just being like a hollow, weak, lame final thing only happens when you come out of stomping Manus out.
Yeah.
Because that DLC makes you really strong. But if you fight it in the way the original game launched, without that extra bit to it, you'd have a real fight at the end there.
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get the parry on him.
You can do it. Yeah. Spy says it's just there's so many ways to completely clown on Gwyn's ass. Most people who aren't doing the challenge runs usually just parry him to death. It skews his reputation. That's true. So yeah, no matter how strong or weak, you get good at the timing and
yeah, that's true.
Meanwhile, Solaire is just like bzz, 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 bzz. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. You know, like yeah, you don't really. I like there was a moment there when I told you to go human, and I saw someone was like, really summoning on the first try, and it's like, you think there's gonna be a second try? Like, when's the last time you did this? Walking out of Ulusil, because there is no second try. You can combo him with your first stamina bar to death, and Solaire standing there is also just it's nothing. If you don't be careful, you will miss what little there is to see, you know? Yeah. Ensign Epic says, thank you for the support, by the way. That's a wrap. Masterfully done, Reggie. Been a blast watching you take this game quite so well. Seeing your first time reactions to everything in this classic. Here's hoping you play some more in your free time. Your pal, Mr. Dick Wraith. Hey, Mr. Dick Wraith has showed up. Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, do you have emotional memory of the journey? Do you have memory of the highs and lows and the creamy middles?
Well, okay, Quilag was definitely a high. Low was it the stray demon at the bottom? Mm-hmm. When I got there, I was like, this is just me. This is all me. And this was like a challenging myself, you know? Like, it's not the game, this is you. You can do it, just do it properly. That was challenging. Mm-hmm.
You didn't have as
the
many...
tree sucked. The hollow tree?
Oh, yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Blighttown, thankfully, it was shorter than I thought it would be. Like, the whole, like, wood... yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Fighting the gargoyles with the summons. That was cool.
Fight deleted.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my god. Tarkus. Bit. Black Iron Tarkus. Taking, even though he got caught in the geometry. That was funny.
Unfortunately, the gargoyles make their return, so you get a round to crack at them.
And I got the tail after.
Yep. Better fuck.
That's the game just playing with me. That was not cool. Like, I was getting fucked up by the boss, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I see an orb. Okay, let's try to get to the orb. The ground is crumbling. Everything is going.
Oh yeah.
Okay, get to the orb. Okay, go back to the front. No, nothing yet. There's another orb. Ah, shit. Okay, try to get to the second orb. I took it out. What now?
Dude,
what is
I
going
said it
on?
every time? But
What is going on? That was
you
terrible.
had a weird version of a first playthrough of this game, but you got the important bits.
Yeah.
And you saw the cool shit, and that's what matters. It would have been a huge bummer if like cool stuff was missed entirely, you know. And so that's kind of it. Is like to walk away with what you have right now, which I can see is like a really fond appreciation for the game. You need to not like completely miss some of those opportunities, you know, especially since I know like well, this is an LP, right? So it's not the same as playing it at home. This is we're jumping in and we're jumping out. Yeah. Even with all those silent moments, you know, those quiet runs back to the boss, you know, those talk shits into instant kills. We had
you know, nice piece of humble pie.
Tomb of the Giants, running through the dark, crawling back up, wheel skeletons.
Oh my god, the wheel skeletons. That was, I think, that's the thing that broke my heart the most. That was the part where my heart was the most broken in pieces. And the Tomb of Giants. Remember when I jumped off the cliff at the end?
Yeah. I mean, those were the parts. The wheel skeletons and New Londo. I feel like those are the parts where I felt like you were like daggers at me. Like I'm sitting there like this man is about to swing. There was a one death where I was like, I'm feeling like bloodlust. Yeah, I felt bloodlust coming off of you.
It has happened a few times.
Yeah,
it happened in Yolando. It happened with the wheels. It happened in Tomb of the Giants. I guess these were the lowest parts.
There was a part where you were just like, directions, go.
Yeah, because I had to like run back to get my souls beyond to the abyss. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I don't know what's going on. Where do I go? And you're like, well, no. Directions. Where do I go? Now. What the? And then you're like, okay, go there. And
I didn't know you were making a run for it. That was great.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, I tried.
You did good. You did great. Very good.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's difficult when you know how much you don't know. And I know so much how much I don't know.
Yeah.
And that constantly is what's on my mind. But yeah. We got there and you enjoyed yourself. So that's a mission all over successful. Lion Kun, now that Reggie is beating Dark Souls, how about showing him the Plague of Gripes summary of Dark Souls? It'd be funny and educational. Yeah, that's a good one. There's a couple links for you to check out that people are gonna definitely send you. But our good old friend Plague has one of the funny ones that has a lot of where the memes come from.
Okay.
Including the Seath equals bitch thing. That whole thing.
Seath equals bitch? How long ago are we talking about here?
Oh, God. I couldn't tell you. It's one of his first, though, I mean.
Oh, shit, okay.
I feel like it must have been. And what's, funny enough, too, with that timing, Plague of Gripes has just released a brand new video as of today in which he discusses sequels and the effect they have on their franchises. And he talks a good bit about Dark Souls as well. Okay. But it's not for listening if you haven't played the sequels,
right.
Obviously.
Not there yet.
But for those of you, that's good stuff. Yes. So, Yeah, you got your headphones on.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what was the fucking 2014?
Wow.
2014.
7 years ago.
Also, yes, his voice happens to sound almost exactly like Friends.
Dark Souls had a story, you ask? Indeed. Perhaps if your vision was not obfuscated by myriad deaths, you might see more clearly. Fret not, my crestfallen children, for I shall reveal this to you. Being a dragon is amazing.
Amazing!
Ruling over our endless gray landscape of gray water and gray trees. We even got this skull. The hell if I know where it came from. This really
It's a skull
is
in Ashley.
the high life.
Except for Seath.
Aw, Seath. What's the matter, Seath? Still mad cause you're gonna die one day cause you ain't got no
Oh,
scales?
fuck, don't do that.
Ain't got no legs.
Ain't even got legs.
I even got this crystal shit that makes us double immortal for some reason. We don't even need
Don't
it.
even need it.
How's it feel, Seath?
To be a
So you three found one too? This may be smarter, stronger, more...
Lightning.
Oh no, lightning. One weakness. 1.05 patch saber.
Oh, I've got my asthma up my asshole. See, you betrayed so good here, Castle. Also, you a duke.
Excellent. Gonna go research some shit. Maybe go crazy.
Alright.
Shit, the fire's dying out. Hey, I've got a crazy idea.
Go on.
We got these souls from the first flame, right? I'll use my soul to make another fire.
I don't think that...
Look at all my cute demon babies.
Oh my fucking god.
You stay here. We'll take care of this. Charge! Retreat! Ugh, fuck it. I'll just light myself on fire.
Dad,
Hey, that is not canon.
Shut up, it's fan
I
canon.
kind of lost the annals of history.
Well, son, I'm disappointed, but I still love you.
People
so
thought he was the firstborn.
Mixtape.
Get out! Winterman, take care of Anne Orlando while Daddy is consumed by the first flame.
I'm actually a boy.
Not now, sweetie! Sir, what about Seed? What about it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We can't get the stains out either. You will never speak of this to anyone. Sunlight for the night.
This shit is fucked. I'll go find some more dudes to set on fire. That's dumb. You're dumb. I'll go get this dark party started right.
Let's go!
You know what you guys need? To feed off the humanity of Manus's corpse, the primeval man.
Oh my god.
You know what you guys need? To feed off the humanity of other humans. Oh, Knight Artorias. How's Kieran doing?
Still hot. Check out this puppy.
Amazing.
Hey, so, Abyss is kind of running wild. Wouldn't know anything about that, would
No,
you?
why?
Let's make a suspicious covenant, so I can get all up in the Abyss's asshole.
There's nothing about that sentence I don't love. Now, back to being ambiguously evil.
Yep, looks like there's a clog further up the pipe near Ulasil. If I don't call back by Thursday, just go ahead and do what needest to be done. Thouest?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Finally, he's gone. Noodleando Water Park opens today.
New Londo Water Park. Exactly.
Bad news, puppies, if my arms broke.
Also,
as hell
similarities
for
between their
some
helmets, too.
reason. You get in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Hey, that is racist. I'm sorry. Take my weird ass shield, puppy Sif. It'll protect you from urban
Oh my
violence.
god.
Wish me luck. I'm off to fill Manus's man cavern with my Estus flask.
Oh boy.
All right, Manus, it's time to. Oh no! Oh God! He's putting his abyss in my catacombs.
These undead are becoming tiresome. Maybe we can find a solution in Lordron. Just send them all to that decaying asylum in the meantime.
We're not all bad. As long as we stay motivated for life, we can keep our humanity.
Sir, the latest patch maladapted your stat alignment.
Oh.
So easily.
Dead body. I'm letting all the undead out of their cells to fulfill an ancient prophecy. There's a key on that corpse. Why didn't you just throw me the key, asshole? Perhaps you should find your own answers. Demon on the roof!
All of history has led up to this moment. Will you rekindle the Age of Fire and bring prosperity to the world for another 1,000 years? Or fulfill your ancestors' wish and become the Lord of the Dark Soul?
Yeah.
I can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah. So this was made when Dark Souls 2, I believe, was announced.
Thank you for watching the cartoon.
Oh, I see.
I nearly died making it. Again. Feel free to explore the body of my horrifying YouTube work
Shout outs to
while I
Plague
prepare
Gripes.
for my inevitable death by stroke. Praise the sun.
Go check out the channel. Make sure to subscribe. And check out the video that was released today.
Right on.
Amazing. Yeah. Dark Souls in summary.
That was so silly. Right.
Gwenareer. So yeah, that and there you go. Some of the bits just continue forever. New Londo Water Park and how's it feel to be a bitch?
Yeah.
Those ones are staples. It's good shit.
Got no legs.
Oh yeah, man. Years and years to catch up on with some of these. Jokes.
Yeah.
But at the very minimum, you can at least subscribe to the Twitter, and that'll be that. All right. Hell yeah. Everybody, take care. Have yourselves a good night. Peace.
Take care.